What up? Big Herc916. Positivity, motivation. Real gangsters move in silence. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about if you're a real gangster out there. And you've been watching what's going on all over the internet. And how all these guys just telling themselves on a daily basis, posting on Instagram, posting on Facebook, you know, ex-felons going to the gun range with unregistered guns, guys taking pictures with weapons in the pictures, and, you know, going on Vlad and talking about crimes they committed that they didn't get caught for. I mean, what can you say to a guy who wants to brag about the dirt he's done? What do you tell a guy who wants to have a bunch of views in exchange for a prison bed? You call that guy a jackass. You call that guy welcome to the penitentiary. Because how I grew up, you might have knew of somebody having done something, or there was a rumor, but you didn't really know for sure, and that person never told anybody. If they were out there doing their thing, getting their paper, you might have seen them with some things that made you come to that conclusion, but they weren't talking about how they actually got it. They weren't laying down what they did to get from point A to point B, you know, making a move. These dudes nowadays, man, they literally watch the big homie and rap exactly about what the big homie's doing. The big homie pops in the video. The cops or the feds, whoever watching the video, puts two and two together. Now the big homie's in a conspiracy case because they're looking at the lyrics, looking at the rapper, and they're like, man, maybe the big homie is funding the rapper, or maybe the rapper is invested in the big homie, or either or. We're gonna make a case and make them plead out if we can make it stick. And naturally, you got some weak links in there. You got a couple of tool guys who maybe pop in a video, who are known hitters, and once you put them in the video, now you got them tied into some conspiracy, and they'll let it go on for a while. You think that they'll, you know, if they were to see something and thought something was going on, that they would immediately stop it. No. That's not what they do. They watch for years. They'll watch for 2, 3, 4 years. That way they can put a CCE on you. Continuing criminal enterprise. 20 years. They'll throw that at you. Throw the conspiracy at you. Throw the RICO at you. See, Drake, Rick Ross, all those guys rap about RICO. Don't nobody want a RICO, bro. You don't want a RICO. I've seen many a guys, big ballers, gangsters, real gangsters from everywhere from B-More to New York to Chicago to California to from Texas, and nobody wants a RICO. Nobody wants a CCE, because 20 years is what they start off with. You know, you lucky if you can get 10. You lucky depending on what your role is in the organization. But they could just make up something. They'll take the guy who, you know, is the weakest link. They only need one, and he could be low level, but they'll offer him the deal, and all he has to do is say that over X amount of years together you guys did this and this, and they just do the math. It doesn't have to be anything physical that they actually bust you with. It's just all hypothetical. But that hypothetical number will put you in a certain category that will split your wig in the courtroom. And good luck going to trial unless everybody on your team is going to trial, because as soon as somebody pleads out, it's a wrap, man. You know, that means that you might have a possible witness, and the first thing they'll do when they arrest all you guys is separate everybody, so can nobody talk to each other. I know a guy's fighting this case, man. He said he couldn't even get an attorney visit, man. He basically was isolated from his attorney. He was a young dude, didn't know nothing about the law, didn't know the ramifications of a RICO, and dude, he fought the case and got a life sentence. Did over 15, 16 years, 17 years, finally got the case off, but only after he did, you know, close to 2 decades. So I tell you guys this because the hip-hop industry is under attack. You guys, you know, you want to talk about racism, they don't even worry about that, because you guys are filling up more bed spaces than they could think about, you know, and keeping the stock prices high on these you know, private prisons because of what you're putting out there. You're keeping track of how many people you done shot at in some of these, you know, cities you guys got score, and it's just like, dude, you know, take a look around you and look at the big picture. There are certain platforms, that's what they do. They push that narrative. They push it because at the end of the day, if you don't kill each other, you're going to go to the pen because you're publicizing everything you're doing. So wake up, man. Wake up, man. Real gangsters move in silence, man. If you don't believe me, check out some of these cats in these suits, man. These dudes who they call spooks. Guys you would never know, balling out of control. Look like surfers, look like real estate investors, balling out of control. They ain't talking nothing about any ops or anything like that. So you got the game backwards, man. And like I said, you don't even know the ABCs of the law, because you know nothing about Black's law. You know nothing about when you go in there, you're considered an imbecile. Whoever you hire as an attorney has declared you incompetent of handling your own affairs. And so when you keep nodding your head that you understand, you really don't understand. That's why they say you're a ward of the court, because you are you're not aware of your own conscience. There's a lot of stuff going on in the courtroom, man. You know, the streets is only part of the game. Everybody want to talk about the streets. That courtroom's a whole nother animal. I'm trying to give you a little heads up, man, just so you don't go in there and get your wig split. And number two, there's other things you could be doing with your life, man. And if you're smart about it and let your ego, let your ego be put to the side, you will be able to go a lot further and accomplish a lot more. Big Herc916, man. Positivity, motivation. Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking. Hey. I got that work. Hey. See? While y'all in quarantine, I got that work. Split the coronavirus wig, man. Hey. Go to the link in the description and get your limited edition coronavirus wig splitter shirts. Big Herc916 getting down fresh out.